What's up, YouTube? There is absolutely no good reason for me to be doing this, which, historically, is usually when I decide something is a good idea. Tonight we're taking the Stark Varg EX Alpha into the middle of nowhere, at night. No street lights, no daylight, nothing. No riding buddies lighting up the trail in front of me, just me, the Stark Varg, and nature. And it's very hard to convince myself that whatever is standing 40 feet in front of me isn't going to try to eat me, because we are in bear territory. So, let's get to it. Let's test the power of the Stark Varg headlight and the rideability at nighttime with no light pollution here in beautiful Madison County, Virginia. Let's go for a ride. I'm starting a little bit early. The sun is setting. It's not quite dark yet, but I believe that this time of day is a really good time to ride. It's cool, it's peaceful, and you don't have to deal with the heat. The heat killed me earlier. I came back to life, but it was really bad. Plus, being on an electric bike means we're basically sneaking around the neighborhood. No engine noise, no exhaust, just the occasional sound of me making questionable decisions, which, let's be honest, is usually louder than the motorcycle. So I do not like riding at night. I don't like driving a car. I don't like riding a bike. And I haven't really ridden this bike very much at all at nighttime. I think it's worth mentioning that I just put this bike in 80 horsepower. So I want to show you guys. It's like taking off in an airplane. My God, you just feel that every bit of that 80 horsepower. It's asinine. You really have to be careful. I weigh 155 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, this thing will launch me off the back of the fucking bike. I will be on the road. Game over. Dun dun dun. Anyway, I don't like driving at night because I can't see well. I have astigmatism or whatever it is, so I get bad blurs, and it's not a good thing. So I haven't been on this bike very much in the dark, and that's the point of this video. I just kind of want to putt around and see what it looks like to ride the Stark Varg EX at night. And I haven't found very many videos. I mean, this thing just 80 horsepower is scary to me. Very scary. It's like being on a horse. Well, 80 of them, I guess. It's just got a mind of its own. Like, if I sneeze wrong and hit the throttle, well, game over. So I gotta roll on it real nice and easy. Just like that. Oh my God. I love it. It's just irresponsible. Generally, when they do roadblocks, they set up right here at this intersection. A lot of drunk drivers went down here. A lot of jail time was served from this location. Thankfully, I was never one of them. But you can see how quiet the neighborhood is on a Saturday night. Saturday night, Riva, Virginia 22735. Checking in. So I can already see, it looks like the headlight really illuminates a certain area, but not much more than that area, if you know, if that makes any sense. You see what I'm talking about? Like it shines 30 feet in front of me. But then I have a feeling everything's going to go dark once it gets out of that light. I don't like that. We'll see how it goes. Look at the turn signals, though. You can really see these integrated turn signals. See those a mile away. I wish my Honda had this torque. I could probably do it. It costs a lot of money. We go ahead and drop out of that 80 horsepower. So like 10 minutes from now, I'm going to be wondering, where did I leave my flashlight? Where exactly is my flashlight? The Stark Varg EX light has let me down. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I really haven't been out in the dark. I could be pleasantly surprised. Like, wow, this light works really good. Or I could be extremely let down. But regardless, again, I don't do night driving. It's not my bag. I drive for a living during the day in one of the most busiest, congested cities in the world. Maybe not. Washington, D.C. It's pretty... Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. is pretty congested. Pretty full of people. Gets bigger every day. So overpopulated up there. It's really nice to be able to like make a living in the city and then get the hell out and come back to where there's absolutely no people and no buildings and cows and tractors and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. It's like a vacation every day when I get off of work. I'm like, yes, I'm home. I can go pee off of my front porch and shoot my firearms into the field. Country life. There it goes. There's the sun going down. Sun is clocking out. Gonna be getting very dark very soon. So Stark Varg calls their headlight the North Star. And you would, with a name like that, you'd think it'd be pretty bright. It's the brightest star in the sky, I believe. 4,000 lumens. I'm getting better at this wheelie thing. I'm still not great, and it's still kind of embarrassing. Let's see. Yeah, pretty embarrassing, but you know what? I'm having fun. Yeah. So, update on the track build. We have not started it yet because we can't find the key still. Still gone. Nobody knows. So that's where we're at on that. I'm going to keep you guys posted. It's definitely coming up in the future. Going to be adding some cool ramps and things like that to the backyard. Right now, we're just stuck like Chuck. Okay, 4,000 lumens. So here's the funny thing about the North Star. 4,000. That's a lot of lumens. But apparently, They're all standing about 15 feet in front of me, having a meeting about where to shine. Am I wrong? I don't know. I also haven't ridden many motorcycles, so I don't know what the average light coverage of a motorcycle should be. But this is bright. And I really want to be careful not to hit any deer or calves. And I just feel like, from my perspective, I can't see as much as I would like to see. Yeah. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. For you guys that have been riding for a long time, does this look about like a normal headlight of a motorcycle? About the distance? Yeah, I mean, it makes me a little bit nervous. I just can't see all the area that I would like to be able to see, I think. The light's plenty bright enough. But it's a more of a peripheral thing, I think, for me. Like, I'm worried that something is coming diagonally, like at a 45-degree angle towards me, and I just can't see it. I can see pretty far in front. That's not really an issue. Now, Stark specifically describes it as being designed to provide substantially more light than a typical enduro headlight. So I wish I had like other stuff to run it up against, you know? But I don't think the normal rider is going to be out late at night just riding around relying on the Stark Varg headlight called the North Star. I don't think that's what this bike is for. I think the headlight is really just an extra feature. Yeah, bro, I think at this point I've officially entered survival mode. I've gone from, let's go for a fun evening ride, to, okay, where exactly is my house? I'm so disoriented. I'm in a completely different mindset. And this is why I probably should have brought another light. But I didn't. Apparently I thought the headlight would be enough. That's on me. The bike isn't necessarily the problem. My planning department is the problem. And unfortunately, I'm the planning department. So I'm working with limited resources, my friends. Mostly confidence. And confidence is not a lightning system. I've checked. Okay. I think I've had enough fun in the dark. I'm gonna start heading back. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually glad I did this. Not because I discovered some amazing secret about night riding, but because it gave me a completely different perspective on the bike. During the day, you notice the power, you notice the handling, you notice how quickly it accelerates. At night, you notice how quiet it is. You notice how much you rely on the environment around you. And you definitely notice the limitations of your lighting. I would definitely like to see a stronger lighting setup on this bike. Perhaps one for blind people. Because the EX Alpha has plenty of performance, I'd just like the headlight to tell my eyeballs where that performance is supposed to go. Like right now I can see okay, but I just can't see as much as I'd like to. And again, this could be me. I do not like driving at night. I have not ridden many motorcycles.
especially ones with headlights. I had a Honda Rebel 250 one time, but I didn't really drive that at night either. I just don't like doing it. So maybe the light is perfectly normal, and maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I couldn't find any examples on YouTube. Couldn't find it. So now, if anybody's curious, this is what it looks like. It's definitely been an adventure, and bro, let me tell you, I just want to go back home and watch some TV in the lights. Yes, I need a well-lit area. So what did we see in tonight's video? Well, we checked the power of the 4,000 lumen North Star Stark Varg headlight. And we got out unscathed. The quietness of the bike is unbeatable. The instant power is still ridiculous. And riding through the darkness with almost no motor noise is a really cool experience. But the headlight, well, let's just say I was expecting a little bit more. I didn't need the light to turn the night into daytime. I just wanted to make it feel like I wasn't riding around with a flashlight taped to the front of a very expensive dirt bike. I guess the only way to describe it for me is a bit claustrophobic. There's more of an area I'd like to see. The light is plenty bright. It just needs to be spread out further. Am I going to be riding at night? No, probably not. And do I need to get my eyes checked? Yes I do. This may be fine for a lot of riders. And would it keep me from buying a Stark Varg EX Alpha? Fuck no. This bike is groundbreaking. Absolutely groundbreaking. Thank you guys for watching the video. Comment North Star. Let me know that you made it through the whole video. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Make sure you give the video a like. We could all use some friends. And as always, if you have any suggestions or questions or anything of that nature about the Stark Varg EX Alpha model, please leave me a comment. I will happily answer them for you, or even do a video. I know a lot of people are visual learners. So with all of that being said, keep your sunny side up, greasy side down, and to you, I say, sayonara.